people think that innovation means that you need to think of something new, and it's not always the case. Like, you can innovate by just simply innovating within your industry by looking outside your industry to how others do it, and maybe they're doing it differently, and maybe that's what the video can be about today. How do you think the day's going?
I think it's great. I think here at J1S, I think we have a great team, and I think we have a great culture.
About to head to lunch with one of our clients. We're gonna bring you guys along so you can kind of see how we handle these things, as well as just kind of what we talk about. So come along, let's go. Like, they think of the industry that they're in, and they're like, I need to innovate. Like, if you're in college football, there's a lot of people sitting in college football today that are like, I need to think of the most innovative thing ever, and they think within the college football box.
Yeah.
And they never look out of the college football box.
Yeah.
Right? Or if you're in real estate, this is what I need to do. This is my playing grounds, and I'm going to become really innovative in this. And it's like, you can't. Like, you're already within a box, right? But if you say, okay, I'm going to take the mentality of college football, the speed that they operate at, there's the good and the bad of that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to implement that mentality into this, and I'm going to take the principles of a traditional advertising agency, and I'm going to implement it here. Like, too many people think that to innovate, you have to like come up with a new revolutionary idea. And it's like, it's not always the case. Like, you can just think outside of your own industry and think broader, and take the principles of what works. Like, what works in college football isn't going to work perfectly in advertising, but there's aspects that advertising probably should implement from college football, and vice versa. I have so many people always ask me, like, hey man, I'm just out of college, I don't have any experience, what do I do? And I'm like, your weakness is your strength at that time. Because you have no experience, that means you're coming in with fresh eyes, which means that your thinking is going to be different than the person that's been there for 10 years and looked at the industry the same way for 10 years over. So while, yes, you have a weakness because you don't have the experience, you also have a strength because you don't have that experience. You haven't been biasly told that you should think this way. All right, so we just finished up with lunch, and great little lunch, but it kind of got brought up again in that session, and I'm sure they'll put it in there, was just around innovating and thinking outside your industry. I think there's a lot of people that only think within their certain box, and there's such potential if you start to look outside and take inspiration from not just industry leaders, but from outside industry leaders. So if you're in advertising, think about what they're doing in brick and mortar. If you're in real estate, think about what they're doing in direct-to-consumer lifestyle brands. Think about how you can connect to a different consumer base and implement those strategies into your daily workforce. We're about to head to another lunch, not lunch, but client meeting, and it's just this recurring theme that kind of just keeps coming up, and a lot of people ask, how is J1S innovating? Well, it's not like we're coming up with anything like brand spanking new, right? We're just taking some outside perspective, inspirations, and we're kind of just piecing it together and making it kind of innovation by bringing multiple inspirational people and themes and concepts together under one roof. Good barbecue. Got some meetings in, Depot 'em. That's why we chose Depot, best food in Dallas. Thanks for coming along. So, 10 to 10. Logan's eyes first.